You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Mon Rêve team? Come on up. Welcome to Alo Cabrón. And welcome to the kitchen.
So is this like the team?
Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
right?
mainly like the chef. My brother's everything else. Literally like everything else. Like he literally is the creator of most of our story posts. He's the photographer. He's also like the editor. He creates our designs. So he's actually like our creative creator on board, and then he also assists in the kitchen. Whatever I need done, he'll help me out with. He's also involved financially, so I basically just come up with recipes and he makes everything else come to life and make it worth buying.
So what do? I know you drop off a lot of stuff, right? To people.
I also take pictures and I help them out with like coming up with stuff too. Because like I guess
on my name.
I guess like they'll like talk about stuff and like I'll also like help them out with some stuff too.
Okay. So he has the whole family team.
Trio.
The trio.
So I started Alo Cabrón back in 2020.
2020?
Yeah, we're in 2021 now, so it's gonna be a year. It started back in September of 2020.
So what made you start it up?
What made me start Alo Cabrón? Well, I wanted to try to sell food, just make another source of income. I didn't have high expectations, but I was highly driven and I was just motivated to just like make money off of something I like doing. Yo, so the first thing I put up in this pot is some butter. I'm not turning it on yet. I put some butter in that mother salad. Cayenne pepper. And I mean hard, like heavy on that cayenne pepper. I know they're looking at that like, yo, bro, this shit feel to be spicy. And to make the sauce nice and syrupy, I put about 2 things of sugar. That's 2 tablespoons if you really want to be exact, but I'm not that kind of guy. I kind of just feel the food.
Feel the food?
Yeah, like I feel the ingredients out. Like you ever watch your grandma cook and she don't ever use measuring cups, she just kind of feels it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Essentially.
And then after that, not gonna lie, put a little bit of chicken bacon. Literally a little bit.
I mean, it seemed like a little bit. That's
Yeah,
what
like a teaspoon. I recommend a teaspoon. Otherwise, you're gonna take away from the flavor. That's not all. My favorite part, element of surprise, half a lime. I'm making a big batch, so I'm gonna put a lot more of all these ingredients, just what you saw, but that's the start. Has it been a lifelong dream? Yeah. So since like 8, I was playing restaurant with like neighborhood kids, my little brother, and then like around 9, we started a lemonade stand. By the time I was 10, we had added chips into that lemonade stand. So yeah, like definitely been a lifelong dream. It wasn't until like about around 24 that I started planning how I would learn the in and outs of a restaurant, cooking and studying different techniques. I've been in the business like as a busboy and dishwasher since like 16, so definitely like dedicated. If you know your oil and you know your pot, you know your stove, you know where the hot spots in your pot are gonna be. I always start in the least hot, and then I just work my way around because the least hot's gonna take longer to cook. So if you put those first and then you put the most hot afterwards, they'll probably even up the cooking time. Get them all at the same time.
How's business going?
Well, it's been great, to be honest with you. It could be better had I been more consistent, also being bluntly honest, but it's still great. We still got a following. We still have people who are fans of our food. You know, we started with shrimp cocktail, and from shrimp cocktail we leveled up to birria, and that's where it really kind of like blew up. So yeah, business is great. We've become a staple. We've in our area, we've become a well-known name on social media when it comes to food industry. So we could be doing better, but we're doing great so far. If you're really asking me based off of 1 year's accomplishments. First, I hit the pan with a big chunk of butter because I gotta make a lot of cheese sauce, and then you know, half and half of heavy cream depends on you. I'd rather go for half and half. I can't really have heavy cream like that, so I guess in a way it's a little healthier. Not the best, but nonetheless. Then, so once the butter's melted on the pan, then I go in with the heavy cream or the half and half. And once I see that it's all bubbling and foaming like it's going to be in a couple of minutes, I hit it with some cheese. I don't go too hard. I don't get crazy cheese.
So what time's the order ready by?
These orders, it's 4 orders, so it's going to be ready within like 25, 30 minutes.
It's not a bad time. So if somebody texts you right now and says they want to order, that's the average wait time?
Yeah.
About 30 minutes?
Because we make everything fresh. It's not like, oh, I have something in the freezer, let me just throw it in the fryer. It's like, no, I'm cutting up the chicken, I'm flouring it, egging it, you know, I'm making the sauces from scratch on the fly. Like, it's all happening the minute you ask us for food.
So how's this looking?
The cheese sauce is getting there. Our wings are finally ready. Look at that sauce. Syrupy, sticky. It's like a honey barbecue in the sense of texture. But when you hit them flavors, boy, I'm telling you. Heat up some of that sauce. See that? She bubbling. She bubbling. Shorty bubbling.
Now I'm sure you get a lot of compliments on the food. Do you get any people who don't like the food?
We've had one person ever in the past year of us having this going on that was disappointed, and I don't know what it really was, but they were kind of disappointed in the size of consomme that we provided with our dish. We weren't really, like, I guess you could say I was shocked, but I guess they were basing us in comparison to what they've already had, and other people were providing a larger amount of consomme in comparison to what we had offered them. So if you ask me what complaints we've ever gotten, or have we ever disappointed a customer, I would say that would be the only complaint I've ever got, and that would be about it. Maybe also you could say that we were a little slow sometimes in providing the food to people. So we'd be like, yo, be like 10 minutes, but it would take a little bit longer to get that food out, based on how long it would take for certain things to cook. Start tossing it in that sauce, my boy. Kind of looks like a sweet and sour.
So customers outside right now.
Yeah. Picking up their order. Finished with their wings. They're waiting on the fries. And they're waiting on the cheese sauce. So. Put my butt, and I was not okay with it. Can you tell us we're plating?
Process.
What's one thing I want people to take from every time they order from us and get food? I want them to reach a new level of flavor. I don't want them to eat something we've provided and them to be like, oh, well, I've had something like this before, or this reminds me of so and so. Comparisons are awesome, and they're flattering at times, but like, I want people to eat this and be like, yo, I don't know if I know another place that makes food this way, or I don't know if I know another flavor like this one. Like, this place does this, and I don't know another person that can replicate that.
All right, so shout out your times you guys are open and where you guys are located.
So really quick, we're open between the hours of 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday to Saturday, so we're closed Sundays and Mondays, and we're located in White Plains, New York. Points over.
First episode of Behind the Chef, presented by Mon Rêve. So yeah, we're here for Westchester. Everybody out here in New York, we're coming to you. Let us know if you have any recommendations for for businesses, small businesses around here that sell food, social media based, all that, you know. Food trucks, we're coming to you. What do you think about what we got going on?
I think it's a great start. We're trying to help, you know, bring exposure to all these local businesses who deserve it. Let's grow together, blow up together. Let us get to know you, let you get to know us, and share a bond.
Thanks. Alright, man, reporting live
from behind the chef.